Stumbling home, we don't know where we're going. Should've turned back hours ago. Out of our minds, I guess we're sleeping outside. You're still a good time, even in the cold.
Hello, welcome to Defender Adventure. We are Paul and Chrissy from the UK, and with our Land Rover Defender that we have called Sterling, we are travelling the world.
Guess we need a new plan. There's a motel a mile down the road.
Good morning. We are currently on Freedom Road, or what the locals refer to here as the Hill. It's a road that rises, is unpaved, and it rises from roughly sea level down in the valley bottom up to the pass, Heckman Pass, at around 5,000 feet. We arrived on the ferry late. It was around 8 p.m. by the time we arrived at Bella Coola. So we camped that night, and for the next 3 days, poor old Chrissy hasn't been feeling very well, and it's rained solidly for 3 days. So we hunkered down in Bella Coola, and Chrissy's now feeling a little bit better, and the weather's a little bit better, so we decided to make a move. We are heading today to a campground called Charlotte Lake Campground. We've got probably about another hour's driving until we get there, and then we will spend at least another couple of days travelling slowly and taking in the sights as we head towards Williams Lake. Well, we're around 20 miles shy of Charlotte Lake, which was our intended destination tonight, but instead we've arrived at Nimpo Lake, and we found ourselves what looks to be a lovely campsite right on the edge of the lake. Morning. As you can see from the video, this morning when we left was a beautiful day. The day we arrived was a beautiful day. The day we stayed for a full day was a horrible day. On the day we arrived, within an hour or two of being on site and setting up, we'd seen trout jumping out the lake. We had seen osprey and bald eagle catching fish from the lake. We've seen a river otter swim by. We thought, what a great spot this is. Chrissy's still a little bit under the weather, so we thought, let's have a second day here. Enjoy the nature. There's white pelicans, there's float planes taking off and landing different times of the day, and we thought there's plenty here just to keep us happy for a day. Fortunately, the weather didn't play its part, and we had quite a dull, rainy, damp day.
But lots of mosquitoes.
And lots of mosquitoes, and lots of bites to prove that fact. But today it looks like a much better day. We are now leaving Nimpo Lake, and we are going to call in at Charlotte Lake, which was where we thought we may have ended up a couple of days ago. We're going to call in and have a look and see if we want to stay there tonight or not, or whether we want to push on and do a few more miles. setting up is pretty quick. The tuck box generally sits on my seat.
I'm coming round.
Oh, that's the tuck box. That's the food we can't fit in the drawers.
All Paul's peanuts, crisps.
Well, we don't have to go into details. Then we have the firewood for the rocket stove. Oh, and a big spider.
Get it out.
He's all right, he's not hurting.
I don't want it in sterling.
A box for electronic equipment. And what we refer to as the red box is dirty washing and anything else. And then the final one is the lifesaver water filter for our drinking water. We have water in the tank which we use for cooking and washing, but that's for drinking. And then at this stage I let Chrissy take over and she goes inside and sets up the bedding and the inside. Well, it looks like coming to Charlotte Lake was a good idea after all. We found this privately owned little campground owned by Laurie and Paul. Beautiful location, right on the edge of the lake with the mountains, the coastal mountains behind. Wonderful setup, wonderful weather at the moment. A few mosquitoes, but not too bad. We've been invited to a little happy hour that might go on for more than an hour. She's even allowed us to have use of the honeymoon suite. Welcome to the honeymoon suite. You'll excuse us, we've just got a bit of business to take care of. Which side are you going to go?
Well, men to the left, because ladies are always right.
So I've come.
You'll have to duck a little bit.
Is this what a Canadian Alcoholics Anonymous meeting looks like?
Yes, it is, yes.
Yes.
We're all trying hard not to.
Welcome, welcome.
How good one!
We're doing our best not to drink, but it's not working very good.
Good morning. We've got a couple of lovely trout fresh from the lake and we're going to cook these for breakfast this morning. I've got a little campfire going and this is where we store all of our cooking equipment that gets smoky and sooty from use on the fire. Just put my gloves on, I don't want to leave any fingerprints at the crime scene. So I shall need my special homemade, believe it or not, firebox, my implements, billy can for heating water afterwards, and a trusty skillet for cooking the fish. Right, that's that done. We're going to try cooking the trout in two different ways. This one keeping the fish pretty whole with the skin on, and this one we've got a couple of fillets or fillets depending upon where you're from. So have you put any butter in the pan? Chrissy's already got some small potatoes frying. I'll put some of that in there. I'm going to put maybe a little bit of the butter on the outside of this. And then put that on there. I think that's going to take longer to cook than the fillets, do you? But nevertheless, the pan's not silly hot. Like always with campfires, nothing's ever level. Okay, I'll give this one a try, see how it's looking. Best of it. I'm sure if Gordon Ramsay was watching this, he'd have a fit. But Gordon Ramsay can cook his poncy food. It's not going to taste as good as this. Pop it back on for a final warm up. Let's see how this turns out. I'll get the glove off. I don't know what sort of score I'd get on MasterChef for a presentation. Probably not a good one. And there we go. And what sauce would you like on yours?
Sweet chilli.
Sweet chilli.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
I'm going to try, just to be different, someone recommended a little teriyaki. Could ruin it completely, could make it. Let's hope it tastes nice. Just before I start dinner, I'll put some water on to heat up. Skillet's got some water in it, yeah, that. Oh, the other one? Yeah. I'll perhaps some it's the maid's day off.
Good morning and welcome to Bull Canyon.
Yep, our journey along Highway 20 continues. We left Charlotte Lake yesterday. Another nice day there where we left and drove a couple of hours to Bull Canyon Provincial Park. Weather looks pretty steady today. A bit of cloud, but the sun's around as well. We now have around 75 miles to go until Williams Lake, and Williams Lake is the end of our first leg of this journey across Canada. We intend to spend the night in Williams Lake. We're going to have to catch up on a few jobs. I think someone needs a shave.
And that's not me.
Well,
Hey.
I daren't say anything. I also need a haircut. Chrissy did try to give me a haircut, but unfortunately our clippers are 110 volt rated and we plugged them into a 240 volt inverter on the vehicle, and she managed to start on the back and then we had a lot of smoke coming out of the clippers.
You look like a Peaky Blinder at the back.
Yes, yeah, that's why I'm not turning round, and that's also why I wear my baseball cap a lot right now. So yes, Williams Lake, haircut, shave, laundry, and grocery shopping. We are pretty much empty. We didn't think we'd spend this much time along Highway 20. We thought we'd be in Williams Lake.
It was 8 nights camping, wasn't it?
Yeah, 8 nights camping. We thought we'd only take 2 or 3 days to get to Williams Lake from Bella Coola. But it's been such a great trip. And we've seen a lot of good wildlife and some beautiful countryside. So once we leave Williams Lake, we will be heading north to a Canadian national park called Wood Buffalo National Park. That sounds very interesting. It's right on the border between Alberta and the Northwest Territories. And is it Northwest Territories or Northern Territories? Northwest.
I'm not sure.
One of them.
Up high.
Yes, quite high up. Probably where more mosquitoes and flies and things.
No.
But we're gonna try and do our trip up there. So next time you'll see us, we'll be on our way to Wood Buffalo National Park. So yesterday, just after we left Charlotte Lake, we came across this. Somebody's unfortunate motorhome and trailer had gone off the road. Very sad to see such a thing. So easily happens. But there is fortunately a happy ending to that story. The gentleman involved in the accident unfortunately went into a coma, and he came out of his coma yesterday, and when he did come out of the coma there was a beautiful nurse standing beside his bed, and she saw that he was waking up, and she went across and asked him if how he felt, if he was feeling okay, and he said, yeah, not under the circumstances. He said, I don't feel too bad. And she said, well, I must say, I do have to tell you that unfortunately you may not feel anything below the waist. And he said, fair enough, and squeezed both her breasts.
She meant he can't feel his legs.
I know. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.
Goodbye.
I did have my glasses on and I didn't want to wear my glasses.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I don't want to ruin my looks.